Hey guys, welcome to ESL TV for the Battlefield, or the ESL One Battlefield for Fall 2014 season. We're kicking off cut number 1 today with the games, hopefully, which all are going to be amazing. At least I'm hoping so. No stomps in this one. I'm going to show you the actual bracket really quickly, since obviously I don't have, actually I could link to it in a little bit when I do obviously have access to chat, but just show you the brackets really quick, just so you can see the games we have coming your way today. We're going to have, of course, starting with the round of 32. The game we're going to be showing you is Infused versus myRevenge. I believe there is also a couple of other games going on across in these other streams with Banhammer Anime. I know is playing in one as well. I'm not sure if any other games are being covered besides, I think even the AHA Gaming versus MNG is playing on another stream as well. But then, of course, we're going to the round of 16. You can see all the teams that are waiting. Dignitas Infamous will be playing up against each other in their first game. And, of course, Fnatic, the reigning champions from last season, waiting on the top side. And, I mean, you can just see a lot of great teams here, a lot of good games to potentially come and get underway in just a few. I believe they are getting ready and into the game here, so I'm going to drop you in just a few seconds. We're going to have Team Infused up against myRevenge. The maps are Lankang Dam, chosen by Infused, Gomud Railway by myRevenge, and Siege of Shanghai as the decider match. It's really interesting to see, actually, those are the ones that are picked in this one, considering those are probably one of our most least played maps, obviously, in the last season. So it looks like we have started the game here. I'm going to drop you right in. I'm going to see who's on what side so I can give you guys the appropriate graphic. And nailed it. Yes, I did. Okay, so, as you can see, Infused, myRevenge. Infused will be on the Russian side, and we will have myRevenge over on the Chinese side. You can see the rosters really quickly. Let me just go ahead and make sure to hide the chat. Phantom, Uncle, Hadouken, Lexi, and 4606 over on the side of Infused. Fireworks, Ramsky, Silent, 80, and Wool. Anyways, over on the side of myRevenge here. And of course, Lankang Dam, going to be one of those maps that I believe this is live. Nope, not live. Okay. So we will be going live in just a second. But Lankang Dam, of course, one of those interesting maps. Actually, haven't seen it a lot in the last season, in the summer season. If you guys didn't catch it, that where Fnatic did obviously win that one in a quite convincing fashion, not dropping a single map in the event, or in the playoffs, I should say. But coming into this one, so Lankang Dam, a really interesting map, just based off of obviously what's around it. Really focused on building control, really focused on controlling that B flag. If you are able to pull that off, you really have a good control of the game and of exactly what's going down in that first round. You have to be careful, though, because if you do lose control of those buildings, it's sometimes very, very hard to take those back and kind of get some sort of control back in the game. And obviously, this is domination. There's 150 tickets to start out with. And after the first half, well, let's just say Team A finishes with about 50 tickets left. If Team B drops below those tickets, that threshold, then we would have a one-map advantage for that Team A. And let's see, it looks like they have swapped sides, so I'll swap the graphic again really quickly. myRevenge not going to be on the Russian side, Infused over on the Chinese side. And let's see, how is this one going to break down here? We see, well, Engineer class, Support class, and of course, Assault everywhere else here. I'm actually curious, where is Silent going if he's keeping this? And, well, actually, no, where's Wool going? He's the one using the LMG. We saw Astrix using this quite a bit over on Epsilon's side. I can think of Gomud Railway, and of course, I think of Dawnbreaker, where the two maps he really pulled this out quite a bit here. But let's see what he goes with. Maybe he's going to try to spot the cross. And this would be actually the perfect situation for it. Obviously, has a lot of ammo to spend. And he will start to shoot out on that first one here. And, well, doesn't really connect to too many bullets there, so unfortunately won't really connect on any shots. But he does force them back. It does force some early control here for the side of myRevenge. And, well, it looks like the first frag will come in. There it is. Gets a kill on a Hadouken. And Silent even gets a kill onto Phantom. So nice strong start here out of myRevenge. They're actually, out of these two teams, the only team to get into the playoffs of last season, where they played in Group C, lost 0-2, and then played in the Go4 series, or the Go4 Cup, sorry, and lost 0-2 as well. So unfortunately not really having the best of performances there. But either way, strong start. They have control of A. They actually pick up a nice two-piece over here. And we have control of B and C going in the hands of myRevenge. So now, of course, like I was saying before, Infused and forced to play from the outside back to in is a very, very tough thing to do. And well, they are struggling for it here. They're able to pick up a kill or two. But again, you can see it's just being locked down. And it looks like B will finally go in the hands here, as I have the Fingers of Death over to Infused. So they will get the hardest flag capped over first. And now, where are they going to hit from here? Fireworks doing a great job, obviously, from this balcony position here. Does know one man is going to be coming up into this A flag. And even will be flanked in from the side here. So he will be taken down. A going to be picked up now for the side of Infused. Unless Ramsky has something to say about it. Let's see, he's taking his time, spots at the first man, gets the frag. It's taken down from the staircase, though. That will be a 1-for-1 trade there. So A, B, lockdown here for now, Infused. And of course, myRevenge can be forced to play from the back foot. Let's see if they can take any of this back here. And you can see we'll try to push in, trying to maintain some sort of control here. Try to get some sort of information going for his team. So we can obviously see exactly where they are coming in from. But now, left 2 people. Fireworks picks up 1. Looking for a second as well here as he sees his teammates being taken down. Spots out the last man right there. It's going to be 4606 now going down here. And he will be taken down from the side, though, as he gets swarmed all over. And it looks like, you know, ADI, a little bit too slow to join the party here. Looks like he will pick up 1 kill. Looking for the second. He will secure it. And that will now buy them that B flag here. If you can pick up maybe 1 or 2 kills, maybe with these respawns coming back on top of ADI, they could open this one up, as they do have. We'll get in the respawn in. ADI picks up 2 more, gets revived. And of course, now Will's still alive. Switching over to the assault class now. Not committing with the support there. And they will continue to pick up these frags 1 by 1. So, A and B now picked up yet again here. And see a swipe coming in over towards the B flag here for Infused. And it looks like the bet middle being tainted. See Uncle getting taken down after picking up a frag. And Phantom now trying to maintain this A flag, as you can see. And he's pulling a couple of people there. There's only 1 man there to actually annoy them. And I see Ramsky up towards the balcony. He's buying a lot of time. Picks up 1 frag, picks up the second as well. And that has allowed the A flag to be picked up on top of this. So now it's up to Fireworks to hold on to this B flag as long as he possibly can here. As he knows he's pushing from a couple different directions. Picks the first gun to Uncle. He's going to reload, hop back, and maybe look for that second frag, which he already knows he's coming in from the side door. And unfortunately, able to pick the kill just yet. Gets a second, looking for number 3. And it looks like he does get it. So Fireworks basically pulling off a 1v3 right there. Hold on to the B flag. Gives now a huge ticket lead here for the side of myRevenge at 132 to 86 tickets. And Infused forced to go for the long walk here. You see Lexi going for the random respawn towards the south side, trying to get into the C flag. Of course, he will be taken down there, and that will not be allowed to be capped over anytime soon. Gotta give credit to, to myRevenge. And this one fairly well here so far. And it looks like they will give up the C flag here, but it doesn't matter. All you need to do is just hold on to 2. So a lot of teams last season, forcing holds onto 3 flags, or try to go for these tri-caps when you really don't need to. Fnatic was one of those teams that did not even need to do that, or didn't even try to, because they realized they don't need to play the waiting game here. They don't need to go for tri-caps. They don't need to really secure those to win here. And wow, that nade coming in, landing perfectly. Fantastic throw coming in by Phantom. And that's, of course, we'll actually rotate over here as the B cap will go over to Infuse. So, Infuse starting to fight back a little bit here. myRevenge going to be on the attack. You can see a great little bit of communication coming out from their team, realizing exactly where everyone is coming in from. And they're picking up quite a few kills here, as you can see, Infuse pushed out of the B flag, trying to meet them halfway, trying to contest, and as you can see, that's going to happen. They're going to be taken down, and B will be capped back over. So a little bit of a turnaround here. Duke forced to play a little bit defensive. He won't be able to make his way in anywhere just yet here. Trying to maintain that C5, but as we can see, no one really going for it. Look at this rotate coming in from, or over towards the A flag here. As you can see, they're spotted out. Nade's going to be raining in on top of him. Looks like he will live to fight another day, but again, they get the information. There's a long rotate again coming out of Infused onto the A flag, but now it looks like they're going to head straight towards B here. A little bit of a slip by. I'm not sure if myRevenge is prepared for this. As you can see, Silent being shot from so many different directions will be dropped here. Now, the A flag going to be contested here. You can see Lexi knows exactly where that man is. Look at the headshot. It looks like he doesn't get the kill. Does get the tag, though. And Phantom now coming in does at least open up this A flag. So a tri-cap going to be coming in here in just a few seconds if they can get on this A flag quick enough. But no, they're a little bit too slow. Looks like ADI actually has the respawn on the, or has a spawn on top of the balcony here. And they're able to hold them back for a little bit longer. But again, they're still losing B. They've still lost C. In the meantime, the rest of the team is trying to fight over towards this B flag, or even maybe rotate towards C, as you see Uncle give the man defend against that. We'll spot out that first man. We'll pick up that easy frag. Will now be taken down. The action has slowed down just a little bit here. You can see 41 tickets to go for Infused, trying to claw back a couple of points here, trying to even things up just a little bit. But again, everyone getting wiped over towards that B flag. But look at this, Ramsky. Trying to put a little bit of support from that C flag in towards the A flag, funny enough. And he will be the last man staying in the squad. So the tri-cap, it's going to go down here for Infused. And now it's going to be a slippery slope. If myRevenge can't grab any of these flags back right now, this next push or the push after, that could be their giant lead completely gone. And actually could be a loss for them in first half. Obviously, these are best of 3s, so we will see at least 2 maps. But of course, we play halves on each side. So neither team has an advantage when coming to the game. But see what we picked up here for myRevenge. Fireworks trying to work towards this A flag here. Spots at the 1 man in the back. We'll get the assist onto that one as the Law picks up the kill from Silent. And that will be A picked up as well here. So now a 2-to-1 hold, forcing Infused to play from this B flag. Not necessarily the best hold you want to have with C and A, but considering the situation myRevenge is in, they'll take anything they can get here. So Ramsey can start to push in. And there will be 2 men waiting to receive here. As you can see, Phantom now rotating over towards the A flag. It'll be 1-on-2, now 2-on-2. I think it's a respawn in. Have to be very careful. Like, again, if they do get wiped here, this will be a lot of points now out of their hands. And we could be looking at, potentially a 60+ ticket lead here. As it looks like Hadouken does pick up a double over towards, I believe, the ace flag. And there it is right there. Now Fireworks, the only man to defend here. We'll spot the first one. We'll connect onto quite a few shots, gets the kill. And now he's got a couple more men coming in from the sides. He's trying to dance as much as he possibly can here. He's still alive, though, the key point here. And even got a little bit of support from his teammates, as he does see it's going to be Ramsey going down here. But Fireworks still holding on. He knows there's a man over there. Looks up for him just again. But he's buying time. Nades starts running. He's forced to push up. And that will be a now turned over. But again, committing, was it 4 or 5 people over towards the A flag? It's allowed myRevenge to get B. But then again, they've lost C from a back cap. They're forced to go for something else here. And well, let me see the nades. Ramsey killing his teammate. I don't think he was killing him. I think that was just, Ramsey kind of running into that on accident. Either way, they're going for the cap on a C. They're losing B at the same time, but they're not able to hold on to these 2 flags at once. And right now, Infused down to 19 tickets left to go. Every respawn will start to really hurt here, but they're down only about 40 tickets at this point. They can still pull this one back quite easily. But look at this. Almost a full squad right comes in at B. B will be picked up for myRevenge, and now Infused. Well, I mean, honestly, 50 tickets is not bad on this map. When we saw, I swear it was like Fnatic get over 100 ticket lead on this map in the finals of the summer season. And here we go, 12, 11 tickets to go. The B hit's going to come in. There's 3 men towards C. They need to rotate over to B as quick as they possibly can here. Silent going to be one of the few men inside the actual site to hold on to this one. Will be dropped right away. And now we'll be coming in from the high ground, spotting out 1 man. And he won't get the kill. Just a couple of tags here or there. And they realize 5 tickets left to go here. 4 tickets left to go now. As long as they stall this one out, they got it. And you know what? This should be it here. 2 tickets left. They have to spawn in at least 1 man here. And B, well, it will be neutralized, but this meantime, A going to be back capped. And that would be it here. 54 tickets should be the lead here for myRevenge at the end of the first half. Well, as they keep spawning in, it's actually dropping 1 by 1. And there we go. 53 tickets. myRevenge with a strong start. It could have been a lot better, though, considering how we saw them have the initial go on that one. But you'll take a lead nonetheless. You definitely will. And you can see right now 18-9 for Uncle, 10-12 for Hadouken. On the other side, 12-9 for 80. And even Fireworks at 14-10. And, a couple of big fraggers you can see. A couple of people really pulling their weight. Uncle Tip Me is one of those people on the side of Infused who really helped claw back quite a few tickets. But again, 1 man performing doesn't really guarantee you a victory or guarantee you a half, as you can see. Now, I'm going to be coming to the second one here in just a few seconds once the round does restart. Okay. So apparently audio is out of sync. I'm seeing a chat, so I'm going to hop back to my pretty little face while I look at the admin's messages. Audio is out of sync. I'm not getting a message from the admins. But what's funny is I haven't touched anything since we last used the studio. So I don't know is actually any audio problems. Maybe one of the admins will get back to me on that one, as I believe we have loaded in. So gonna have to actually just kind of sit with this for one more round until I can obviously see what's going on a little bit better. And I'm just going to drop us back in. So you can see on the Russian side, it will be Infused this time. And over on the Chinese side, it will be myRevenge. And of course, it's 53 tickets. So if the side of Infused drop below 53, they will have lost out in the first half. Or sorry, the first map. And that will take us over onto Goldman Railway in just a little bit. But yeah, the audio, not much I can do about that. Like I said, we just used the studio not too long ago, I think last week. And everything is working perfectly fine. There's not really much I can do about it on the fly right now. But maybe when the admins get back to me, maybe someone knows how to fix that issue. But either way, kicking off the second half now. And Phantom going for the early. Wow. Silent connecting onto him. Just, oof, a little rough for Phantom right there. But either way, B picked up for myRevenge. They have a nice man advantage at B as well. And let's see, with the help of Silent, they will secure this flag here. In the meantime, A hasn't even been capped over just yet. There might be a little bit of an oversight here out of Infused, as they're still committing a lot of men towards B, but we almost have a full squad wipe coming in as 4-6 is the last man standing who actually just gets a respawn in the last few seconds. So the try kept coming in very early for myRevenge. Now 4-6-0-6. He's going to make something happen here, but they know where he is. They can hear him. They're already shooting at him. They know exactly where the entire team is. So are they going to be able to support this A flag well enough? As you see, Will, again, going for that support class. Trying to just hunker down, trying to buy a little bit of time. Here's nades raining from a couple of directions, trying to see anyone coming up that ladder. We'll spot out one man. And you know, that's an easy kill. You're not going to miss those any day of the week. And they will hold on to this A push for at least a little bit longer here as well. It does get taken out eventually for the backside, but he still has Ramsky up to the side to help out, to offer a little bit of support. They're not even looking in the right direction now. They're coming from behind him, I believe. And won't spots out Hadouken. Will actually lose the 1v1, and A will be picked up. But again, they've lost 3 tickets to the almost, what, 35 now on the side of Infused. And if they hold any more situations like that, any more 3 caps, might be it here for Infused in this first map. And you're going to see Sat pick up nice 2 kills. Gets a headshot on the last one with the CZ. And that will maintain B for a little bit longer. You can see Uncle trying to push in from outside, but he's being shot from the man here, ADI. Is just giving them all the information of anyone coming in from the back of the building and completely cuts off so many different doorways where now myRevenge can sit there and focus on a couple of different directions and really apply more focus from these people to make sure no one gets through. And, you know, TriCap coming back in. And a push coming back in the C flag. Infuse. Next, trying to work his way up. We'll spot out Fireworks. Should easily be able to pick up this kill, but it took him a little bit longer than he expected. We'll at least secure it, though, and we'll get taken out right thereafter. But again, you know, myRevenge is hold on to this Phantom, able to win out on a 1v1 right under C. They will actually finally pick that up here, but now the respawn's coming back in. Ramsky buying a little bit of time here for his team. Watching a couple of different angles. And spots out that first man crossing. And again, Fireworks just going to spot him out. Easy kill for him. And now, down to 82. We're getting really close to already ending the first half, or the first map, sorry. As you can see, they have about, what, 27 tickets left to work with? And if they can't pull back a 2-cap right now and then maintain the rest of the game, then that's going to be it. That's going to be the first map going over to myRevenge. And that means Railway will be up second. And that's too easy of a kill for ADI. Even that second one should not have happened. And I hate to say it, that should be it here. The final A push coming in from 4-6-0-6. Let's see, a lot of different directions to look for. Spots at the one man. I think it's a kill on a silence, so we'll just start to cap A over. They will pick up, actually they will lose out on C in the meantime here, and looks like Fireworks just going to throw himself at this flag, just trying to maintain it for a little bit longer here, as they're still taking away 11 tickets left to go. He will get back on the flag, he will maintain it, and that'll be a try-cut coming in here in just a few seconds yet again. So, myRevenge going to pick up the first map, and Infuse going to be forced to play one map down here now into Gomud Railway. Just well executed, well done. And honestly, that was just flawless play. I mean, they've lost 10 tickets to the 100 on the side of Infused. And there we go. Obviously, just switching over to the next map. And obviously, let me know your guys' thoughts in chat. I always like to hear what you guys have to say. I always like to also hear what you guys have to say on Twitter. You can always tweet to me at @jkaplan. I'm actually going to pop out to me one more time really quickly just so I can message the admins. And apparently, the audio is fine. I'm hearing from the admins. So it might be you guys. So, don't know what to say about that, guys. I'm here for the admins. Everything is fine here, so if it's your end, maybe refresh the stream, maybe go to source quality, and that'll fix everything for you. In the meantime, let's just drop you back in the game, because we're kicking off here the second map. Infused looks like they will be on the Chinese side. I believe the ready is not... this won't be live here just yet, so we'll just sit here for a little bit longer and see what's going on as they do. I guess a little bit more of a warm-up. That gives me some time to look at chat and see what you guys are saying. I can still see a slight delay. Could be local. Yeah, it looks like it is local. Yeah. Okay, so it's not on our end. It's unfortunate if you're having those problems. I really don't have a way to solve it for you. Again, maybe just reload the stream, we'll fix the problems for you, and hopefully you'll be fine on that end. But it looks like, I hope they're not waiting for myReady. They might be waiting for myReady. Let's go back to my face one more time. Okay. I guess we're just waiting for a player then. But obviously, guys, this is just the cup, their first cup actually of the fall season. If you have any interest in actually participating, you can head over to the ESL One Battlefield 4 webpage, and of course, you can always sign up for the Go For month or the Go For weeklies that we always have on Sundays. And who knows, maybe in the next cup or two, you could actually participate in these, have a chance at winning 30,000 euros in prizes. I'll say this: you're gonna have to beat Fnatic, who is. Well, I heard they're actually getting walked over, or they were getting walked over quite a bit, because they haven't really been practicing in the last few weeks, and I don't know how well they're going to do in the cups here, but I was talking to Drunks, you know, he was saying, you know, they might lose the cups, but they'll still make it into the playoffs, and when they get there, they're going to stop everyone again. But let's see, Go On Railway, honestly, one of my least favorite maps. It's one of the few times we actually see it right now. But I've never been a big fan of this map for a couple of reasons. It seems really slow-paced. I mean, there's some sweet music. I'll give him that. But it's a really slow-paced map. And that's one thing I really don't like about it. It's really, I think it's one of the bigger maps. Actually, no, I think maybe it's actually one of the smaller maps, because Dawnbreaker is pretty big, because it's a linear map. I don't know, I feel like the flags are still just really far apart in this one. I mean, it doesn't look like it in the overview, but A and C are so far apart, and this whole road that goes down the middle of the map just makes it so hard to cross from that C side to B, so you have to come in from B practically, or all the way around to A. You typically can't just cross down the middle and be fine without being spotted or killed, and I believe we are going to be going live here in just a second. Let me see, we will have myRevenge over on the Chinese side, Infused over on the Russian side. I believe that is correct. There, actually it is, but I need to update the graphics because that's really hard to do while I'm doing this as well. So let me see if I can do that for you guys really quick. Oh man, this might just be too much for me to do at once. Okay, we're gonna have to go with that. Alright, so here we go. Kicking off the game. You can see over on the Chinese side, myRevenge is currently up 1-0. And well, right now, just getting a little bit of early control of these buildings. See, you hear a lot of explosions, meaning that a lot of these buildings are being taken down here. And right now, Infused able to pick up B and C, so not off to a bad start here so far. As you can see, again, they're just kind of getting wiped out very, very quickly, and almost done fixing the graphics for you guys. I figured out that there's no way I could update the scores like that in real time. There we go. Alright. So many buttons. Okay, should be fixed now. Yep, perfect. There we go. So, back to the game here. As you can see, we're only about a minute in. Infused, well, they've lost almost every single flag so far. They're still trying to pick up C. It looks like they picked up a 1v2 over here with Hadouken, able to secure that one. They're able to secure B as well. So, looks like Infused having a much stronger start here in the beginning of Go Motor Railway. I can see that nade not going through the window like he wanted, but a little bit of run around the corner. A little bit of pick up an easy kill on Aramsky. And looks like he will be able to get away as well, but nope. One more man waiting inside the building. Fireworks able to pick up the kill back onto that. But again, you know, myRevenge, they had a strong start on both halves on Langkang Dam, and yet you can see here they're struggling just a little bit to really get their footing. Well, we'll be able to make his way in through that building. We'll be able to clear that out here, and we'll be able to head over towards the C flag. So a little bit of a long rotate coming in. It's been netting him at least a flag cap. Boy, it's a 2-for-3 trade coming in favor of myRevenge here, as now ADI going to be up against Phantom in a 1-on-1. And take that back, a 2-on-1, as we do see the tri-cap coming from myRevenge. So just as quick as Infused picks up the 2-to-1, they lose it too fast. And from that, myRevenge just get the superior positioning, and pick it all up. I mean, Wol's going to be the only man to defend on a C here, but again, he's going to be able to buy a lot of time spots and actually going straight in towards the flag. Will get taken down, though. But notice there's 2 people now there. Look at this respawn coming from Ramsky. Perfect out of him. And he's able to spot them rotating back over towards the B flag. He doesn't even get the back cap in on this. And just Infused got that 1 flag. They're going to lose out on it. They have 3-man squad pushing over towards A here, but Silent just kind of hiding around the corner. Will be a turnaround and get an easy kill on the 4-6-0-6. That should not happen when he didn't even get the first shot off. Luckily, Lexi will be able to come in, pick up 2. And we'll be able to maintain this A flag, or at least secure it back over here for just a second. As you can see, Uncle pushed up the big fragger for the side of Infused in that first map. Losing onto that ECW here. And, well, it's able to pick up another kill onto Wool. So C should be rotated back over if he has enough backup here. But you can see myRevenge just getting the full flank, not the full flank, the full like push into him on that top side will net them that kill. But of course, 4-6-0-6 still hanging around, trying to get some sort of cap back, as they do have a 2-1, so he's trying to maintain this, trying to cover any sort of rotates in. But Ramsky, that would have been a perfect position to flank from, as he does a couple of respawns coming in behind him. Fireworks able to pick up 1, able to get taken down from the backside, but Silent there, able to help out. And he's not using the assault kit, so I can't really get the defib to get him back up. But either way, looks like B will go in their hands. He's still using the engineer class here, just trying to take down every wall he possibly can, which is something you always see here on Go Motor Railway. Something I believe Dignitas coined back in the day. And Fireworks now pushed up towards the C flag, looking for a little bit of a contest. 2 easy kills for him. Wow, it took him a long time to get that first one, though. Nay gonna come in. And actually, it's really close to the wall, so he can't really come around the corner for that one. I believe his teammate actually helped out pick up the second kill. So, C gonna be picked up. A, well, they're gonna be wiped out on it, as a push was a little bit of a fail there. But again, they have B, they have C. They have these 2 men in an awkward position. They're not really covering the cross that well. And I feel like they're just trying to look for a push that's coming in from the respawn side of A. Let's see, Lexi, here's someone even being shot from the rooftops. And ADI will secure 1. Looks like the last man is going to be 4-6 again. I know there's a man up here. At least he assumes there's... Oh, he spots out a shadow, and that's an easy kill coming in for him. ADI gets taken down, but they're still maintaining a lot of control to see. They have now a little bit of a pincer move coming in from both directions, but Fireworks is able to pick up the kill on Uncle, so they can push back towards his A flag. And now Phantom luckily picks up 1 kill towards B, so apply a little bit of pressure. They're going to force myRevenge to send a couple of men towards that flag just to defend it for a little bit longer. Or at least reinforce it a little bit here, but going a little bit slow in terms of going for the retake. ADI picking up 1. I believe his teammate picked up the second one as well here. But right now you can see, you know, Infused, they're struggling to get all 5 men alive here. Like, they've had 1-2 men down for the majority of their pushes, and you know, as you're seeing on the scoreboard, it's starting to turn over. It's not really netting too much for them. They're really falling behind. It's only about 10 tickets right now, but when this game goes on, this tri-cap, which is not being broken, it looks like it finally might be able to. It's just going to put so much pressure on Infused, who, again, you know, didn't have the best of performances last season. Weren't even able to get into the group stages. And then again, myRevenge, you know, going 0-4 through group stages, through, you know, obviously both groups, going 0-2 each. You know, trying to get a little bit of, you know, for lack of a better word, revenge in this one. They're trying to get a little bit of redemption in this, you know, to show everyone out there they're still a pretty good team. And they're starting out with Infused, starting out pretty damn well here. They have a nice little bit of a line defense, but can they hold on to this? Can they stop the push? And well, that'll be 4 quick kills coming in for Infused. And our Ramsky, the last man standing. And he's just waiting for some respawns to come back in. There's really not much defending he can do about this, or do with this, as he start to head around towards the A flag. He knows it's being capped over. Check the corner, we'll back away. I think he did spot him out the corner of his eye. And won't Silent will be able to pick up the kill with that CZ, so looks like A will be picked back up, but they have lost the tri-cap for good here, and again, these buildings just being hammered away at here from both teams with these engineer classes. Of course, Infused just can't see anything through that smoke, so he will be killed here, but again, you can see myRevenge trying to push back towards something. Nice little bit of a floater roll coming out of Uncle to stop any rotates coming from the backside. But this random respawn out of Silent is going to be a lot of trouble here. Luckily, he has been spotted for the side of Infused, though, and he will be taken down. So Hadouken secures that one. They swarm all over this, but again, respawn's coming back in that same position. Fireworks, I think you realize there's a lot of people close to him right now. Spots him going towards the B flag. Oh, this is going to be an easy kill coming in. And you know Hadouken's pissed after that one from just being flanked again. I know. Fireworks able to make his way back through. A flag is picked up for myRevenge. B, it looks like it will be turned back over to them. And C being contested by Ramsey. Able to pick up a nice kill on Uncle. Looking for the second one maybe. Maybe look for a revive. And he will be taken down. So again, 2-1. You can see pretty much dead even in tickets here. Infused need to make their way through somewhere. Just unable to get the hole that they want, and well, there you go. ADI picking up the kill on him, and Luxy will respond. And even get a revive in on top of that. So A will be turned over. It looks like no, actually. Well, still there fighting. He's looking for the second kill on a Hadouken, but the revive comes back in. And he comes around the corner, but doesn't expect two people there, and Hadouken does secure that one. So A will be maintained for a little bit longer. And just as I say that, scumbag ADI picks up 2 kills. And picks himself up the A flag. But now B being contested. 3-on-2. Ramsky's still waiting. Just trying to buy a little bit of time here. Just get a nice little bit of a headshot on a 4-6. And we'll have a little bit of backup here as well. And I'm looking for about a 10 ticket lead here. They're kind of approaching at this point. And Ramsky just getting caught on the move. We'll have Fireworks though with a little bit of a high ground advantage here. And we'll secure one, and that nade getting so close to him. But you can see. Trying to offer them a little bit of cover as C being turned over to myRevenge. And now every respawn that comes in out of Infused is really putting them in an awkward position right now. As you can see, Silent picking up the kill on a Phantom. And now with these random respawns, well, 4-6 coming in from the backside. Nunko just trying to buy a little bit of time here, and all he needs to do is just stay alive. Picks up 2 big kills. I think it's killed by his own teammate, Lexi, right there. Not so the best thing that's supposed to happen to you. You're picking up 2 people. You're not supposed to be worried about your own teammates killing you. But there we go. The quick turn, 2-1. And now myRevenge on the north side, being forced to push across the road. A very difficult thing to do. And I swear, Will just has something against these walls, these buildings. I know the nade won't secure the kill, but his teammate will. And B, C now being picked back up. And the thing is, like, we're seeing Infused can make their way into these flags and can get these holds off, or at least get the caps off, but they can't maintain them. They're really struggling in being able to pick up and then maintain these flags. Like, yeah, you can turn them over, but if you can't secure them and hold on to them, then, you know, what's really going on here? And myRevenge's been able to prove that they can get the caps over a little bit quicker. As you can see, you know, a 12-ticket lead here. That was almost cool, Uncle. Almost. And that will be a full squad wipe coming in. Lexi getting the respawn back. But then again, 23 to 6 tickets. This should be it. There's no reason for myRevenge to lose any more. And there we go. Looks like a 23-ticket first half lead here. And that means myRevenge now half away from picking up their first victory. And advancing through into the round of 16. I don't actually know who they're up against off the top of my head. I didn't actually see that when we were looking at the brackets a little bit earlier on, but still. It's only going to get harder for them. You have Fnatic, Denitos. A lot of good teams from last season just kind of waiting for you. It's not going to be an easy season for any of these teams. And obviously we're going to find out, you know, who took... Well, which of these teams took the time after last season to really buckle down and, you know, really regroup and kind of, you know, figure out what's the next stage for the team. How are they going to do a little bit better this time? Because no team contested Fnatic. Fnatic won every single cup last season. They didn't drop a single map in groups. Or, sorry, yeah, in groups or playoffs. They're just still the team to beat. But I want to see what kind of fashion they're in right now. I want to see their current status of a team. Because like I said, I don't know how many teams have actually been practicing too much since the break. But we'll see. Now, myRevenge over on the blue side. On the Russian side, I guess I should say. Infused over on the Chinese. And there we go. So, see 2 engineer classes on the side of Infused. 3. Damn, 3 on the side of myRevenge. Actually might change in just a few seconds. Let's see, what is Ramsky gonna go? Yep, 3. They're keeping it. So, poor buildings, poor walls, poor anything that's going to be destructible here in the beginning of the game. And here we go. Second half kicking off of the second map in our first best of 3 today. I believe we have 2 more coming up after this. The round of 16, then the quarterfinals, and of course tomorrow we'll be doing the 2 semifinals plus the grand finals for you. And of course these cups are an accumulation of points throughout the season. 100 points for first place, it's 75 for second, 50 for third and fourth. And then from there, obviously, you accumulate these points until we get towards the end of the 4 cups. And then we'll obviously have the group stages followed up by playoffs. And wow. Did not expect that kill to come in. But either way, A, it looks like it's being contested here on the side of, I want to say, Infused. No, myRevenge, able to secure it, able to get A, B here. And remember how they played the first map, obviously on Land King Dam, they had a decent start, and then they kind of let a lot of tickets slip, but then on the second half, they just steamrolled Infused. I wonder if that's just adaptation, or if that was just the side that they started on, but or maybe they're just able to really get the strategy that they wanted to use to work out for them. But right now, option early 2-1, only lost 2 tickets so far. Man, let's see how long they can keep us up here. They're definitely looking like a strong team. Like, I will give them that. They're looking like a very strong team. But Infused are just having some of these, not brain farts, but they're just not really communicating well, I feel like. They're not really reading into the playstyle of myRevenge that well. They're not really trying to counter and maintain these holds. And, it's not like it's a simple out-aiming thing right now, either. I mean, yeah, Silent is 5-2. And there's been a total of 2 kills on the side of Infused, but I don't know. Tri-cap coming in. 4-6 still really pushed up here. Could be a nice spawn point here for, well, could have been for Infused, but he does get dropped right away here. And you see Lexi, Phantom trying to respond, trying to get C back here, trying to stop this bleeding. But again, Will just kind of sitting off to the side, waiting for his moment to shine, waiting for his teammates to call to go in. And we'll take down a couple more walls here, and well, they will get C back. So again, Infused, they are starting to struggle really bad here. We're seeing myRevenge pull up the same start that we saw on Land King Dam just before. Let's see, well, gets a couple of respawns in, but isn't going to be enough. B, looks like it will be turned over to Infused, but for how long? As you can see, they're being shot down one by one, and it will be a wipe. They will all get dropped at the B flag here. Meantime, Infused with 3 men committed towards the C flag. They will at least be able to pick that one up here. But now, again, they're down to 86 tickets. If they drop below 23 in the second half, then they will have lost out, and that would be the end of Cup 1 for them. And obviously, they're trying to get a little bit further than this. Didn't have the best of seasons last time. Nice kill comes in for Lexi. Spots out 2 more men, but not really connecting with the shots, unfortunately, as they cross into the C flag, switching over to the Law, I believe that was. And still just really can't hit anything right now. And so C picked up for myRevenge. I believe they should maintain this one. Yeah, they do. And B, the only flag picked up for Infuse's uncle. Interesting play out of him, committing towards the C flag. Still sticking back here. I feel like he's almost trying to pull people on myRevenge towards this flag, and from there let this team rotate off into that B flag freely, but it gets taken down as he rounds the corner. Silent picks up 2 before he does get killed. Oh, look at this, look at this. Ramsey coming from the backside, picks up an easy frag. And well, actually get dropped. There was one more than there. I didn't even know who Hadouken was still sticking around, and a little bit unfortunate, but either way, Infused finally getting back into this. Will they expect Silent coming in from the back, though? Well, looks like not. He was playing a little bit too sneaky. And even though they almost got fully wiped out, he was able to respond to at least 1 kill, and maybe looking for second here, as he knows there's coming be a man coming around from that side. But can't connect with the shots. So, Tri-cap now, go to Infused. I was going to say, just as quickly as we saw myRevenge pick it up, Infused, turned it around. But again, look at those tickets. Almost 100 were bleeded away by that initial Tri-cap coming in. Infused almost need a miracle here to come back from this one. You can see still myRevenge sticking with 2 engineer classes. I think Silent is still using engineer as well. He was using the CZ. Yeah, so 3 engineer classes. And Infused sticking with about 2 here. But again, look at this. Tri-cap coming in. Tickets are bleeding away. They're starting to catch up a little bit here. You can see it's not that big of a difference anymore. And Infused seem to have gained full control. Well, They will lose on A, as you can see, though. And there's a random respawn coming into the northeast. There has to be. Infused are way too pushed right now for there not to be a random respawn up there. And you can see they're still trying to contest this one, trying to maintain it for a little bit longer. But it looks like they might have overcommitted too many men. This was saying before about, the tri-cap versus 2 caps. I'm more than happy to just sit on a 2-1 and just kind of milk the points from there, because that's all you really need to do. And we'll... Didn't expect that. It's taken down from the man up here, Uncle. But now B. It's left a little bit light here. Duke can pick up one, but again, he's the only man there to really defend against it right now. Maybe needs a respawn on top of him to help out. It looks like they've covered the cross. Looks like they've given him backup from C. And just as I say that again, he goes down. So, a little bit unfortunate. B will be turned over. And now with Will coming in from behind at C. It looks like they might even have a tri-cap yet again here. He's got a lot of angles to cover. And it looks like he will secure it. He picks up a nice shot on a Phantom right there. And we'll have a second man. He won't actually get the cap, but he bought a lot of time. In the meantime, A being capped over, but a double kill coming in. I don't actually know what happened and what killed them. But they both do drop, and that allows A to be maintained. B still being held on to. 47 tickets they're down to right now. Again, 23 more to go before Infused will have dropped out in this the first match they had of cut number 1. myRevenge definitely putting on a good show at this point. They're down about 59. Infused, they need to pull something out. They can't afford to keep losing men here. As you can see, they can't really break through the defense. It's just a nice line hole. I think, myRevenge, they realize, guys, 10 tickets left to go. Let's just hold 2. We don't even need to go for that third. We don't need to apply that extra pressure. But ADI's like, no, guys, no, we need to keep this up. I'm going to push in. I'm going to pick up 2 kills because I can. And that certainly should do it as well. If they can't cap over A right now, the respawns alone will kill them. And there we go, 25, 24, 2 more tickets to go. 23, and that last ticket will be coming in. So that will be coming out of that one now. And will be myRevenge picking up their first victory here, obviously in that one, advancing through into the next stage of cut number 1. I'm going to alt tab out really quickly and just see exactly who they're up against next. If I can hit the right button. So we had myRevenge beat Infused. Now they're up against Epsilon. That's a little bit of a tougher match for them. Obviously, that one's going to be very difficult. Of course, we also have Dinitas up against Infamous, Fnatic up against the winner of AHA and MNG. Meteor Makers against the winner of Iconic and Venom. And Gamers Connection up against the winner of Banhammer and Animate. So, guys, I think we're going to go a quick little break here since the game has finished up. When we come back, we'll obviously have another game coming your way in the round of 16. Not sure what game it would be just yet. I'll make sure to put it in a little bit of a wait screen that you're going to have on your screen when I go to break here. So, guys, we'll see you in a few minutes. Get something to drink, get something to eat, maybe go to the bathroom, and we'll see you then.